have that idea in the back of our minds as we start to talk about some of these things. Now, I do want to go into, as I said, 4 of the top megatrends that we picked out to talk about today. We actually have about a dozen of them, so if you're interested in learning more about some of the others, just give me a shout out after this event. But kind of picked out some that I think are most interesting when it comes to video use cases, and I know Joan will go into that a little bit more. But the first one here is Internet of Things. Probably almost everyone on this call has heard that term. Sometimes it's referred to nowadays actually as Internet of Everything, because we are really talking about connecting pretty much anything you can think of. And initially, the Internet of Things really was meant to identify connecting devices or applications, right? That kind of technology connectivity. Now we're even thinking about, okay, how can we connect devices to people and people to people, kind of leveraging that overall Internet of Things connectivity. So the goal here is really automation. It's certainly driving productivity if you're in a business context. If you're talking about what we're doing at home, it might be more about just ease and convenience. In both cases, we're looking at social interaction, but we're also looking at how can we make these particular products or services or environments, depending on what we're talking about, more effective, easier to use, and in a lot of ways just more automatic, so we don't really have to think about it. So if you think about, well, what am I talking about here? What I really mean is, we're connecting everything to the internet so that those devices can download information and data and then adjust accordingly. So if you think about in your office, for example, you might have a thermostat, HVAC system, and if that is connected to the network, you can start to do some really interesting things, right? Based on whether people are present in the office, how many people are present, the time of day, the time of year, what exactly is taking place at that time, and things can get adjusted automatically. On a production floor, for example, being able to connect everything and download data to, the actual tooling and the machine